What do you think of that first one? We've not heard anything like that. I like it.
No, so it's like a combination. It's like a fusion of two different genres mixed into one, blended into one. Quip it, serve it, slice it, dice it, you name it, we've got it. But yeah, it's all right. I like the production. I like the beat. To be honest, for me, music's got to have the beat's got to be right. If the beat ain't good, I can't listen to the track.
Nah,
can't do it, because how can you listen to a track if the beat's not good and the production's not good? How can you even listen to it?
Yeah, the beat's a big part of it, isn't it?
I think that's the hook, because when you hear that bass line or that beat and you think, okay, you don't know the artist, let me listen a bit longer. If you've not got that hook, it's not going to keep you.
Nah.
Doesn't even matter how lyrically talented you are. If that hook's not there,
it doesn't.
that beat's not right.
And it makes us really question, so who are the true stars, the artists or the producers? Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
You know what? I think a producer can make a mediocre artist sound fantastic. Because if they give them the right beat, it doesn't even matter what those guys are saying, because you're not really listening to that. You're listening to the beat. And you know what beat I still love to this day? Section Buzz Lock Off.
Hey.
Why? When that, oh my gosh, that beat. Have you listened to that beat? And I tell you, it's got some great beats as well. Just Banco.
Just Banco, yeah.
Chun-Li is a great one. Missing Ashley. His team, his production, and his producers that he uses are super fantastic.
Yeah, you're a big Banco fan.
You know what? I feel like I should be his manager. You know what? Let me just bell him up after this and just say, Banco, who's your manager? Let me manage you, because they're not doing it like I would do it.
He's on the deal. You need to be ready to throw up that money.
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Part like this year. Let me just get in there again. You know what we'll do this year? We'll have the cloth talk backstage. So after his performance, that's when I say, right, Banco, no nonsense now. Here's a contract. Get this signed.
Get this signed, big man.
Yeah. Yo, I tell you, set up a kind of mentoring company that I came across today. Chipmunk. Yeah, he set up his own kind of mentoring label to a degree. So he's actually looking for talent at the moment. I think the auditions end at the end of February. He's looking for talent, and he will coach them. He doesn't want to take too much of a percentage, because he said there's lots of bad record deals out there at the moment.
Who's doing that?
Chipmunk.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so if you go over to his Instagram page and have a look over there, if you're an artist, if you can sing, if you're a producer, go over and have a look. He's looking for new talent. And
cool.
He wants to.
So it's called House of CM on the lookout for a new artist in 2019. Okay, so is it just the one artist he's looking for?
Well, I don't know. Could be two. Could be one. It's worded like it's one, but I'm sure if he finds the right talent, I mean, yeah, because he's looking for the next star of 2019.
Right, well, Uncle Solo's just plugged me up here real quick. You know how he gets down. He don't waste no time. So we've got the full details here. We're going to give it out for all aspiring musicians. The deadline is February the 28th. Auditions are in March, and then the winners announced in April. Yeah. It's a mentoring program, free studio time, funding for 2 music videos, and EP project. Yep. Artist development through cash model, help to build and develop your own label and infrastructure. Please note that all successful candidates will be contacted via email at each other. And look who just pulled up!
Oh, hello.
On that note, hi. Hey, what's...
I believe you've had some drama today.
Oh my god.
What's going on, Radio Bay? Always you. We have to get you a new car.
Yeah.
Please, because my tire.
I think we should ask Uncle Solo for Christmas.
So what's happened? So what happened then? What happened?
For about 3 days.
Yeah.
My mum, everybody's been saying, Chanel, your tire's going flat. You need to go and pump it.
But you didn't want to listen.
Chanel's like, yeah. I'll do it in a minute. So I'm going my way, and then 5 minutes, someone's on the side of me going beeping like, your tire. And I'm like, thinking they're fighting with me. So I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh.
And then I hear my tire, and I'm like, what's that noise? Stop the car, and it's dead.
Is it ripped up? Is it all shredded now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because shredded. You left it. Yeah, because that's what happens when it's too low in it. It grinds with the metal and then.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm driving at like 10 miles an hour. Everyone's beeping behind me.
Wow.
Damn.
So you actually wanted to take it on the motor after mum and everybody had told you.
Yeah, because
you didn't even go on a normal road. You went on the motorway
without even pumping it up first.
Wow.
That's because I'm a G.
Yeah.
That's a road hazard, you know.
I mean, that's living like
that's a road hazard.
You know me. I like to live life on the edge, but that's just like a whole.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
your
whole
life.
Hang on. I had to
Literally.
find- I had to see you, innit?
Yeah. Oh, you know,
So
I
it's
like that.
dedication.
Right. Okay.
I'm like, no,
okay.
I'm not missing this.
Yes,
I
you
have
see
to
that
be
there, right? So you didn't want to be
It
late.
is
You said,
dedication.
I'm gonna
I'm glad
make
you
sure
made it.
I get to my like Melly, even if my
Can't
life
miss
is
it.
on the risk. You know, if I kill
Yeah, it's
myself,
worth it.
it's worth. Yeah.
It's
Well, I
worth
appreciate
it.
that. Thank you for
Best
having me.
radio show in the world.
That's
Best radio show in the world.
that's stolen from me. That is.
Is it now?
Let's be careful now. That's stolen from me. That is. That's my quote.
I don't know
Yes,
about that,
The best,
but I know
breakfast show
that
in the world.
I gotta be on the best show in the world.
I
to
tell
call
you-
it the best show.
I tell you what you
in the
can
world.
have. I tell you what you can have. You can say the best drive time show in the world. Because I'm the breakfast show.
Okay,
so
okay. Do you know what?
That's there you
I like
go.
that.
Yeah, so
the best drive
yeah.
time show in the world.
There you go.
The best breakfast show.
There you
I
go.
thought we were gonna have to LeBron and Kobe it for
Well,
a minute.
obviously you just sort me out with a back end of 20%. Every time you say it, 20%'s got to come my way.
It just comes back.
Yeah, it's part of my
jeez.
franchise.
You're moving like Mayweather. huh?
100%. 100. If it don't make money,
It
then
don't make sense. Woo!
Oh, do you see how everyone just livened up as soon as I come in here?
That
you know
was it.
what?
Oh gosh.
Gosh.
I was so
See that?
depressed without you here. I was crying. I said, where?
See,
I
Sparkz
said,
thinks
where?
it's all him. Sparkz thinks it's all him. It's like,
It's okay.
not
It's
though.
fine. We know you wear the pants in the studio.
Wow.
It's okay. We'll give you that radio, babe.
See, I'm just minding my business. This is when I just know to just quiet my mouth.
You know,
not say
I'm not
anything.
gonna lie. It's the eyes.
Oh.
It's the eyes.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll cuss, and then when I gaze at them, I get weak.
Oh wow.
It just, it gives me the.
Jeez,
That's
look
when
at
and then I go and I
Careful
remix
now,
it.
you know it's not even past 8 o'clock. You know we're not past the watershed yet. Talking about what you two do. Hey, let me just leave myself here.
All right, cool. So boom, Brexit.
Oh wow. Oh, straight there.
Straight there. Like there's no soft way to go into it. You can't really Vaseline it with Brexit. You have to just sort of like Brexit. It's
what?
one of them. Yeah.
Can I quickly just talk about this Brexit? Real talk, I'm so bored of
my
hearing
God.
about Brexit every morning, every evening, every afternoon. Brexit. If we're leaving, let's leave. If we're not leaving, don't leave.
get
If we're
over
gonna,
it.
if we're gonna have the referendum, let's get it done. Because every day, this is just like
I think
an
it's
anticlimax.
all bipartisan now. It's really about politics. People trying to Labour really want to take the next general elections.
Yeah,
I
they
think
need to take
they're
it.
trying to
Labour
do
all
everything they
day.
can as well
Yep.
to present the Conservative Party in a negative light. So even if the deal is good, I don't see them. It's looking to be a no deal.
It's
There
messy.
has to be a second referendum. That's the only way.
Well, I
forward.
would love there to be a second referendum, but Theresa May is not going to let that happen because there's that fear that it will be voted to stay in. Because how much did we even win by? How much did the
It was
vote?
very small.
It
I
was
think
very small.
Very small. Yeah.
And it was the majority of the older generation that
It
are
was.
voted that aren't working anymore,
Yeah.
that aren't going to be here for much longer, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I got
Like that?
Yeah, I got to
It's
keep it
true.
real.
Wow.
man.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And
They're
they're making
trying to set a whole new
world.
Yeah,
for-
when they're not even going to be
Exactly.
here. So they're effing us over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
indirectly,
nonsense.
aren't they?
But you know what? I must say, I'm so gutted to everybody who didn't vote. You know all those people that didn't vote and
I
now they
didn't
want to
vote.
complain.
I know.
What?
I know.
Oh my gosh!
I
Get
know.
me out. Actually, it's
I
been a
know.
pleasure to meet you. Say it
know.
later. I'm getting out of here.
I know.
I can't.
I know, but I
believe-
regret my decision, and
No.
I will vote in the
Not
next.
good enough.
election.
You know what? People died for the vote. People died
Which
for the
people
vote.
died?
Let me take
Who
you.
died,
let me
Melly?
give you a history.
Melly, who
Back in-
died?
back
Who
in
died for the
day-
Brexit vote?
Well, you're not hearing about the Pankhurst sisters, Emily Pankhurst, Rose, all of those. Let me tell you something.
For
Back
the
in
Brexit vote.
No, not for the Brexit vote. For the right to vote.
Oh, for the right to vote.
basically,
Yeah, I don't say I don't vote. I just said I didn't vote in the last.
had to kill
in the Brexit
themselves
election.
to get a vote. Let alone black people come a long way. Now you got the vote and you can't
I'll be
even
honest with
bother
you.
to vote.
I didn't think that the UK population would be that stupid. That they
No,
would need my
well,
vote
you're
to-
part of that. You know
Wait,
what?
hold
Don't.
on, hold on. I think I just missed that. Did you say you voted to leave?
No, he didn't vote, so you
Oh,
might
you
as well.
didn't vote.
No vote,
So you might
no
as well.
vote,
You
no
might as well.
opinion.
You're just
no
gonna throw
vote,
me in that category
no
like that.
opinion.
No
because-
opinion.
No
You know what?
opinion.
I'm right.
I don't want to hear you complain.
I've got no.
I don't want- yeah, I don't
that's why
wanna
I'm
hear you
catching
say
opinions.
nothing.
I'm just reporting it. I'm just
Good.
reporting it.
Good.
I haven't got my opinion on it. I'm just reporting. Do you know what I mean? But we are staying live with it here at Welcome to MCR. You know we like to give it to you live and fresh.
Oh my gosh.
And
What you guys doing
Sir
to me,
Graham
man?
Brady has just said that they could accept a delay if there was a deal in place. They would accept a delay
I heard the
on
EU.
the Brexit.
What kind of deal? What do you
This is the thing, because they can't, between the House of Parliament in UK and the EU, they can't find the acceptance on the deal. So Theresa May, as the government comes up with a deal, she takes that deal to the EU. If they say no, she's got to come back,
But the EU
rephrase it, and then run it by Parliament. If they say no, then she's back and forth, and that's basically what's happening right now.
But the EU...
So, obviously, they're saying that they could accept a delay on Brexit if there was a deal in place, but getting a deal in place is the problem.
Oh God,
that was just reported 30 minutes ago on BBC.
I've heard that the EU said they're not waiting. Nope.
This is just reported
they're
31
not
minutes
interested.
ago.
They're not interested in having this delay. They said to Theresa May, "Get it sorted," because we're not pushing it back, because they wanted to delay the leaving of the UK, but the EU said no.
Yeah, they said no without a deal.
Okay.
But they're saying that if there is a deal in place, then they will accept a delay. But they need to have a deal in place. If there's no deal in place, then she have to go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
man.
she have to leave. She have to leave.
Take her out, man.
Take her out. Yeah. So obviously, The Guardian was reporting 45 minutes ago that the EU fears short Article 50 extension will mean no deal Brexit in June. And obviously, Article 50, if Theresa May triggers that will be a no deal Brexit. And that is not good for anybody.
It's not good for
That's not good for
We need
anybody.
that referendum.
We need that second referendum. I think that's the only way out.
Yes.
The Independent have released 16 minutes ago that the government has been accused of staggering from 1 week to the next just to delay time. So you can imagine the kind of pressure right now that's on Theresa May's head. Jeremy Corbyn's warning that his MPs will not back Brexit deal. They will not back it in exchange for constituency cash. That's reported by Sky News. So Labour are very tough right now on her. The EU are very tough on her right now, and nobody's really trying to cut Theresa May a break.
So wait, what was the why did they want to leave the EU anyway?
Because we voted. It was a vote. Obviously,
but
there was.
Was it even questioned?
It was
why was the question?
It's because of the immigration.
There was the largest
was
issue was the
problem.
immigration problem.
Yep.
There was particular parties in Parliament like UKIP that were leading the argument on immigration, and they basically. They led a campaign which they made it seem like they may have not been as much support in House of Parliament for it, but there's a lot of support in the country for it. So it's something that needs to be taken to the country, and they did the vote and they lost.
Because the thing what they were saying was there was more countries joining the EU, so they were saying, oh, there's going to be lots of people, an influx of foreigners coming over to the country because they're part of the EU now. So people are like, do you know what? Don't want to have this. I don't want to be part of this EU. We need to keep Britain, keep Britain. Keep it Britain. They're taking our jobs, taking our this, taking our that. I say, sorry, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm on the dole.
Yeah, exactly,
them ones there.
Exactly.
It's just hypocrisy, and I can't stand hypocrisy because I've heard some crazy opinions. Oh, this person's taking my job, that person's taking my job, and then you look
doing
at
the jobs that you don't want to do.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Doing the jobs that you don't want to do and working twice as hard with a better finish. So, they'll complain that, lots of Polish people taking the jobs at building sites and, they were undercutting the British workers. But for one, the manager of the site said the Polish people work harder. They don't always ask for a break. They're not always drinking coffees. They're not stood around. They graft. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you was a employer, who would you be employing?
Exactly.
You see everyone base out laughing.
Solomon just dropped that one. But what was that, Uncle Solomon?
That's it. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I think it's a sticky topic, and in Parliament they're really bouncing around with it because now the dilemma that Theresa May has is that if Britain don't leave the EU, they don't have a choice. If they don't do that, England proves themselves to be a non-democratic country. Whether they like it or not, England has voted. They want to leave England, and that's the final say. There's nothing, Parliament, do you know what I mean? If they do it, there will be a huge distrust between the British people and the government. The British people will not feel like they can trust the government. Even if really and truly the majority of British people really want to stay, it will make us question it because they're meant to fulfill whatever the vote is, whether they like it or not. Yeah. Whether we all like it or not. If that's what the vote is, you have to fulfill that. That's the core of democracy. And that will question a lot of things. What about all the brothers and sisters and sons and daughters that have gone and died in wars and all of that in the name of democracy? And then
look at that.
Do you know what I mean? So Theresa May's in a stiff one there, and this is why David Cameron pieced out. You can see it from a mile away. He's sorry. As soon as that vote went out, he was like, "I'm out." He's like, "I'm out. There's no way I'm sticking around there for that to happen." He did that quite swiftly. I like it. He's now kicking back, living life peacefully.
Big salary,
big salary. David Cameron's nice. He came in and played the game well.
Yeah,
we see David Cameron. We see you shining.
He did.
Yep. All right, cool. So, Jussie Smollett, have you heard?
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
Yeah, sad, isn't it?
Literally, like I was crying. I was proper
Crying?
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
was-
What, tears are coming out your eyes?
Yeah, literally.
Really?
I swear. It was so sad.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
bad.
so pissed.
Yeah, I was
I was
shocked.
like, how in this day and age is this still happening? Like, stop it.
Well, you know what? A lot of celebrities have obviously supported. A lot of them know him already, so they've reached out. They've been posting. Taraji P Henson put something on there, and Amber Riley. But when I heard it on the news the other day when I was driving to work, I thought, wow. I just said, Jussie, this is Empire. Talked about, you know, they threw a liquid over his face, but they're not too sure what the liquid was. They put a rope around his neck, beat him up, and I thought, wow,
Cried. Mate,
this is
I cried.
crazy. Do you know what I mean?
It's too much.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe, folks.
I think. Well, first and foremost, hate crime is always a sad thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's obviously sad to hear about these things still happening. Really, like it's 2019.
That's what I'm saying.
get what I'm
Like,
saying?
there's things that I've seen, like our generation now, like we're kind of clued into all that now, and there isn't as much within our generation. But then you hear there's that small little group still.
Yeah. Then it just
that's
reminds
like,
you,
yeah,
of
it's
oh
like-
wow, we're still not there yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's going on? You think there's like a couple of steps forward,
Yeah.
and then one crappy person
Yeah.
has to just ruin the whole thing,
Burn it down, man.
bring it back down again.
Mad.
Burn it down. But okay, cool. Jumping on topic. We got new restaurants have opened up.
Oh, well, tell me about them now.
The
'cause
Ivy.
You know I love my food.
Have you been there yet?
No, but it looks fancy.
Yeah, hella fancy. And I mean, I think it's nice that we now have an Ivy in Manchester. Just to say.
Why? Is it a brand that's already been
The Ivy,
established?
yeah. So there's the Ivy.
Oh.
There's the Ivy in London, obviously.
Didn't even know.
Yeah,
I
there's
thought it was a new. I just thought it was a
No.
new.
There's,
Oh.
So the Ivy in London is quite big. The Ivy in London, like even celebrities have
Really?
trouble getting reservations
Yeah.
there.
No.
Fancy,
Like yeah, they
fancy.
apparently I remember watching the
trouble.
Fabulous. Remember that show, The Fabulous Life of, right?
Yeah.
And they were talking about it, and they said even one time Al Pacino was in London, and he called up because he wanted to come in the day, and they were like to him, sorry, but we're full. You're gonna
Oh
have to
my
make
God.
a pre-reservation.
To Al
Can
Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
To Al Pacino. So you can
No.
imagine the Ivy's really big. So boom, there's an Ivy in Manchester now.
That's
Definitely
mad.
have to get there.
Yeah, I told you we needed to go there. I texted you that the other day. We need to go and get it sorted, please. And let's not go to. You know what? I got food poisoning from one of these fancy establishments.
Ooh, name them and shame
You know how
them.
you said, you know how you
Name
just
them
said
and shame
we?
them.
Yeah.
Am I included in
Yeah,
this?
man, you're always welcome. Yeah, man.
Obviously.
Come
Yeah,
on, Radio
yeah, come on
Bay.
now.
Come
Yeah,
on, Radio
especially because
Bay.
you risked your life to come and see
Well,
me. So of course you can come and down.
You know
Yeah.
what? And I'll drive us there.
No. I think I'll
I'll
take
drive
my
us
car for that. I value my life too much.
Radio Bay's a crazy drive, you know.
Oh my God.
I remember one day
Don't
I was so
try
busy
it,
with my
don't
phone.
try
I said,
it.
I
Don't
said,
try
Radio
it.
Bay, I need to go on my phone. Could you please drive us back from radio to your house?
location,
Okay.
yeah.
Then as I was on my phone, just the swerve and the brake and
Oh,
the speed
no.
and the
Stop.
people. I
Stop.
felt like I was on a roller
I
coaster.
can
Remmel.
imagine. I ain't
Oh.
playing no
No,
games in
yeah,
my
Listen,
life.
they say women get cheaper car insurance because they say that they're safer drivers.
hate that.
But do
Yeah.
you know what? I don't know.
Wait, hang on.
I don't know. I think
Are
I'm
you
ready for
alive
this.
though?
Eh?
Are you alive?
Just about. Apparently, by the
Are you
sounds of
alive?
it. Just about.
You're
Yes.
alive.
I just
And
made it.
Ray, how
I
many
ju-
times have you got in the car with me?
He's
So
giggling now.
don't talk like that, please.
I like how she didn't deny it though. she didn't deny it though.
Yeah,
she
you know
just said,
what?
"Are you still alive?" Well, okay then.
I agree with you because that thing about women drivers and cheaper car insurance. Some of the women I know drive mad, like madder than me.
Mad.
And you know I
Yeah,
like.
but we're sick though.
You know I like
We're
a bit of
sick though.
speed myself, but even I think some of
You know what
these
it is?
moves.
Because they have cheap car insurance, so
They
they're not
just
asked if they
reckless.
crash it. Whereas with us, we
I don't
feel
even
it.
have cheap car insurance.
You don't like cheap.
I don't have cheap.
Oh, I thought you said you
You
don't
have
like-
cheap car insurance, well, whatever it is, just know that I pay more.
Yeah, we always
Know that
do.
whatever
Always.
it is, know that I pay more.
Yeah.
Do you know how? Do you want to know how really good of a driver I am? So when I was 17, when I passed, 3 months after I passed, I ran someone over. I'm not even lying.
gosh. Get me off the air, please.
I'm not. Even
Get me off the air, please.
I'm confused.
I'm
I
sat
don't-
ne-
I don't know how to comprehend
I'm
that.
sat next to a
3 months, it was like
murderer.
6
I don't know
months,
how
6
to-
months. She's fine.
Wow. Wow.
She's on a walking stick now.
Oh
though.
my god.
She's got a
Is this-
walking stick.
Wait a
She's on a
minute.
walking
Is this a
stick.
serious story?
I swear, on my kids.
Okay.
On my kids.
Go on, tell the story now. You gotta tell the whole story.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let me hear
So
this.
yeah, so I was really excited that day,
Lord of
and I
mercy.
got this check in the bang. I was like,
Check.
Cool. So I went straight to the
Gee,
bank.
secure the bag alert. Ain't nothing. Ding, ding.
And I went, put it in the bank. Went round. It was like a little one-way system. Yeah. So I was just past in it, so you're a bit excited. So I go around a corner, and there's all these flowers that block your blind sight. That's how I go away with it.
One minute. What got away with what? Well, come on, tell us the story. I want you to tell us the story.
Yeah, so as
Wait, that's how you what?
Yeah, she said. She said that's how I got away with. Oh, so okay, maybe not on the air. Oh, God.
No, it's fine. I didn't but she didn't prosecute, so it's fine.
So, 1 minute, how did you knock her down then?
So she was quite. So apparently she was going on and off the road, like.
Okay, right, that's it. Knock it off. No. Tell us later off the air. Yeah, because I don't want to be done for conspiracy.
This murder confession conspiracy, and then now we're part of it.
Guilty by association.
The two black men. No. I'm too good for prison. I look too good for prison. I can't do it. I don't know about you.
No.
But okay, cool. Listen, we're gonna jump on to quickly our billboards before we sign out. Because it is coming to that time.
Is that the time already?
Listen, Melly, we don't talk. I couldn't even pull my third music break.
This is
But
mad.
you know what? It's good. It's our first show back.
Yeah.
And I think we wanted to once get that hairstyle interaction.
Yeah.
But okay, so Billboard charts. Wham bam your mam.
Wow.
So this is the UK singles chart right now. This is the official Billboard charts. Number 10, you got Jax.
Oh, you know what?
And Jones, Years and Years with Play.
Can I do a shout out?
Yep,
I'm
give
so
us a quick
sorry.
shout
I'm
out.
so big shout out to my G man like Aaron from Ashton. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Mad. Sorry about that. Just got the tweet on the Instagram, innit? It's not on the Instagram, on the Twitter. He's listening to the show. He's enjoying himself. Yeah, and he just wants a shout out. Believe it or not, it's one of the students that I teach at school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
shout him out, big man.
One of them ones there. Yeah, man, big up yourself.
He's going to ask you about the murder confessions that you were posting.
I'm not saying nothing tomorrow.
The girl's alive. She's alive.
All right, cool. And then my man Ross with Gun Lean, not even the remix, the original trap tune has made it into the UK Billboard Top 10 Singles Chart at number 9. Big up to Ross, congratulations. He's only a young guy, and to make it on the billboards so early in his career is a very big look for him. So that's at number 9. Ariana Grande with Thank You Next has gone down to number 8, but boy, that's been on the top 10 for the past 12 weeks. Number 7, you got Post Malone and Sway Lee with Sunflower.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. Yeah.
Number 6, Mark Ronson featuring Miley Cyrus, Nothing Breaks Like a Heart.
Okay.
Number 5, Calvin Harris, Rag and Bone Man with Giant. Number 4, you got Post Malone again with Wow, Making Waves. 2 tunes in the top 10.
Look at that. That's how we do it, baby.
Listen, Post Malone's, he's heading his way. Number 3, we got Sam Smith and Normani with Dancing with a Stranger. Number 2, Ava Max, Sweet But Psycho.
Yep.
And number 1, we got Ariana Grande with Rings.
I like that track. Yeah. She's doing bits, you know, Ariana Grande. She's doing bits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, wasn't we supposed to do a shout out to one of our guys? Okay, shout out to Rico. It was his birthday, innit?
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Enrico.
Oh, Enrico.
Enrico on our team.
Wow.
He's our interview organizer. It's his birthday. So big shout out for him.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Uncle Nelly. It's his birthday as well.
Happy
Nelly. Big up yourself.
Right, listen, we do need to go because it's going to change over soon. But Melly, thank you very much for coming to open up with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Get me Radio Big. Glad you made it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's your boy Sparkz. It's a Welcome to MCR show. Tune in next week. We're back again. This is NSG featuring Tion Wayne with Options.
Peace.
Money on time, shawty wanna fuck, but I give her no time. When I make a meal, 95 when an option.